Alright, what's up, YouTube? Today, we're gonna talk about fair value gaps. Yes, my fucking phone just fell. Okay. Yes, guys, yes. Let's get a little excited here. Talking about fair value gaps and inverse fair value gaps and how easy it is to fucking spot them. Yes. Oh, don't mind this, a little indicator, because I'm too lazy to mark them out. Anyway, shall we get started, guys? Yes. All right. Okay. What are fair value gaps? Fair value gaps are imbalance within the price action. Easy. Okay. Okay, we'll just keep it at that. All right. Fair value gaps are imbalance within the price action. I did not spell balance right. I'm a little retarded. Don't pay attention to that. So basically, yeah, imbalance, and I didn't spell within. Right. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. I don't even know why I'm in school, bro. Fuck. Okay. Imbalance within the price action. Right. What will the price action want to do when you have a fair value gap? It will initially want to retrace back towards the gap to fill in that imbalance so it can continue. I'm dumbass. Continue. I missed it. Continue to either go up or down, depending on the trend. Move this over here. Okay. So, what is a fair value gap? It's an imbalance within the market. Why is it valid? It's valid because the price action might want to retrace to it and then continue into the direction it was initially going towards. Right? Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, what is an inverse? An inverse is basically when the fair value gap doesn't get respected, and for fair value gap to get respected, it has to be filled in and formed either inside or inside, and then it reverses either back up or down. So let me give you an example here. Let's say we're in a little downtrend. Okay. Let's say we have a fair value gap right here. Right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Where the hell's the... I'm sorry. Anyway, what is the market? Okay, we're in a downtrend, right? We have a bearish fair value gap. If we're in an uptrend, we would have a bullish fair value gap. And know this, fair value gap is initiated within 3 candles, right? And it's always... Holy shit, bro. I thought I had my fucking cursor. My bad. So let me see right here. Okay. Look, we have 1, 2, and 3. 3 candles, yes. Right? And it will only be a fair value gap if it's within 3 candles, right? That's a bearish fair value gap. So what we're looking for, and you can see it doing, market's closed right now, but what we're looking for is for the market to retrace back up here, bounce off of this, fill in this imbalance. There's an imbalance here. Fills it in, and then it wants to continue back down, right? But if it was an inverse, it would... let me find my brush. It would just go above and then form above it. Okay, this is... I don't know. I need to find how to explain this to you guys better, but this should be like the dumbest way to like have it explained to you guys. It's the easiest way. most people can understand. But anyway, yeah. So let's continue back to the drawing. What does the price action want to do? It wants to initially go back up to this gap, fill out that imbalance, right? And either go down and continue the downtrend, or if we inverse, we would continue back up, right? And for fair value gap to still, and if it inverses, the fair value gap is no longer valid, right? So for it to be inversed, the gap has to form above this, not wick. I'll show you guys an example of that right now. But oh my gosh, I need to pay for this shit. It needs to form above for it to be an inverse. But if it wicks it, let's say this is a wick, right? Fair value gap will want to like either still keep going down. It's still valid though. That's all you gotta know. If it wicks it, it's still valid. The fair value gap's still valid. It's only invalid if the fair value gap, what's it called? If the price action forms above the fair value gap, right? We got it, guys. Yes. So let me delete this. Let me show you guys how it is on a bullish trend here. Okay, say we're in a bullish trend, right? Let's say there's a fair value gap right here. Are we dot-ons? Okay, let's just say right here. This shit just pissed me off. Yo! That's why I hate drawing them. That's it. Okay. Let's say there's a fair value gap right there, right? What does price action want to do? It wants to go back down, fill in that imbalance, bounce back up. Or sometimes it can go back down and then consolidate inside of that fair value gap, fill in all that imbalance, and then go back up. That's something else it can do, which is really stressful for most people because you have to be mad patient for an entry because it can either inverse this gap or continue into the trend it was initially in, right? Okay. Now we understood what is a fair value gap, why we need it, and what is an inverse. Okay. Let me show you guys a couple of examples. There's actually a bunch on the chart. Fair value gap should be the easiest confluence you can learn because it's literally like this. Oh my gosh. That shit's tweaking. That's one fair value gap right there. Oh, okay. This is a great example of an inverse right here. Yo. This shit don't piss me off. Okay, okay. Hold on, let me delete this real quick. I'll show you in a second. This is a bearish fair value gap that got inversed because you could see that little formation above, and then we got another formation above. What a market do? It didn't go fully up. It started consolidating. We also got another form above, right? This is like towards the end, so it won't be like as an example. So let me find you guys a better example here. I actually hate these. I gotta pay for this shit. Okay. We got a beautiful example of a bullish gap that got wicked. Okay. Right here, what are we in? We're in an uptrend, right? We see it form this gap. There's another one down here, but this one didn't really hit. What did it do? It wicked the gap, and then we continued back up. So when it wicks the gap, it's still valid, right? We know that. And it continued back up. But then shortly after, we reversed, and it started consolidating, and then we continued back up. But I wouldn't enter on this consolidation. If you hate your life, then you would do that. But yeah. Another example of a inverse gap right here. This is an inverse bearish. Right. We were inside of it. What does it do? It forms above. One right here, one right here. We had retracement back to the gap after it. Oh, and with inverse gaps, sometimes the market might want to retest that gap, so it wants to retest that imbalance. So it will want to, after it inverses it, initially wants to like go back inside that fair value gap. But this, it's like a 50% chance of it actually happening. But I would say always be patient for like some type of retracement, or else you can get cooked, right? So market formed above, right? We had a retracement, and then we continued back up, and then after we literally just kept going down, probably broke structure, or just liquidity at the top. So you guys understood that? Easy. This is honestly it. Fair value gaps are pretty simple. If you just get the idea of it, you'll literally get them easily. So yeah, fair value gaps are really, really simple, honestly. If you don't know how to like find a fair value gap, you're just a dumbass. But if you do, then good for you. But anyway, that's pretty much it, honestly. Like there isn't anything else to it. But fair value gaps are really like crucial to your trading, because soon I'll be making a video on our strategy and what I use to make money. So that will be a fun video for most of you guys, and how to build your own strategy. But yeah, this is literally pretty much it. There isn't anything else to it. And I say fair value gaps, mostly look at them on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and sometimes you can look at them on the 15 minute, but that is like it depends on your daily bias. Cause yeah, well, I'm gonna make another video on daily bias. I don't want to like say too much right now, but it honestly just depends on your daily bias. And you can look at, dude, there's some fair value gaps on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Me personally, I use this indicator right here. It just marks them out for me pretty easily. So I really don't have to do anything. I'll link this indicator down in the description. It's actually really good. TJR uses it. A bunch of different traders use it too. So you guys can keep that in mind. Look, it just marks out. These are, yeah, and you could change the color of each fair value gap, either bullish or bearish. I just have mine like this, just to match the aesthetic of my chart. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll link down the indicator in the description. Hope you guys learned some shit from this video. I know I'm bad at explaining, but try to explain it in the most dumbest way ever. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Alright, I'm gonna need you to stay tuned. But that's